the big man, at 7'0".
Tonight, I'm looking forward to this grade. We're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Wagner. Then there's Nowitzki. Then there's Carlos Boozer. And it's Vandeweghe in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Wagner. In the corner, it's Boozer. Shot clock at 5. From about 16, and no good. Trying to use the glass. And now, Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. Coach and I talked about the development of Franz Wagner since entering this league, and he said he was someone we watched early on. Even though he didn't end up on our team, the way he's added to his game is incredible. It says a lot about the kind of work ethic that he has. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Wagner passes to Vandeweghe. Elbow shot. And Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. It's Grimes on the wing. He's defended by Wagner. Here's Birdsong. 12 points his last outing. Over Boozer. From the top of the key, he buries it.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
Pass to Vandeweghe. Drexler with the steal. And it's Houston on the break. Here's Birdsong, defended by Nowitzki. Now here's Drexler. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Boozer with the screen for Wagner. Drills the three-pointer.
What we know about Franz Wagner is this guy attempts a fair amount of threes for a reason. He's pretty effective, guys.
Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Wagner outside. Pass to Schroeder. Pulls it up. Money from the wing.
We know this. Dennis Schroeder at the point guard position is a thirsty scorer.
Olajuwon outside. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. That one's in. His first shot this game. Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Wagner outside. Outside Boozer. Lets it fly from 18. Birdsong grabs the miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder. Wagner outside. Out left to the wing. Nowitzki left side. Fade away. Basket counts.
A beautiful touch from Dirk Nowitzki. So confident in that mid-range.
Here's Birdsong. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Here's Olajuwon. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. A moment here now to see the numbers for him. Here's Vandeweghe. Still yet to score. Schroeder looking over the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nowitzki, no good.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now here's Schroeder. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Pass to Nowitzki. Out to the right wing. Bradley sets the pick for Schroeder. Back to Schrempf. Nowitzki, that's for 2. And it's Drexler with the rebound. Houston leading by 7. Right wing. Hayes the pass to Birdsong. Carries it down low.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Vandeweghe. Here is Schrempf. He's guarded by Grimes. Hits the three-point bomb. Schroeder's got 5.
Well, rhythm, confidence. When Schroeder is pulling the trigger, you know he's feeling it.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Houston making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Now let's take a look at the list of players who have been absolutely lighting it up. These are the NBA scoring leaders over the last 10 games. Now you look at Olajuwon, among the league leaders, 4th in scoring. And, of course, Dirk Nowitzki, another guy who can get a lot of points, top 5.
These two guys are really enjoying themselves right now. It's been a scoring spree for both.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Birdsong. To the middle. Olajuwon, no luck. Gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Shots good by Vandeweghe. And now just a 4-point Houston lead.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Hayes, the lead pass was put in just the right spot. He has 6.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Over to the wing. Here's Vandeweghe. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Houston.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so.
Gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. And the shot is good from Nowitzki.
Well, incredible looking shot down in the paint. Nowitzki making it look so easy right now.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look here at the visitors. Solid start to the season so far. Sitting in 6th place. And, of course, Houston, 3.5 back.
And you know, Houston, they haven't been the kind of fierce competitors here in the early season that they were just last year. Not even close. Could this be a team about to take a giant step backward?
It might be a little bit early to make that kind of declaration, but one big hot streak, he'll be right back on top.
Checking out the numbers for Schroeder. His last 10 games, averaging about 11 points, 8 assists, and 2 rebounds. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I'll tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
Here's Hartenstein. Came in a screen on Jones. Here's Schroeder. Off target from outside.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game. And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that. Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Jacks up a three. Good on the triple. And now a 9-point Houston lead. Gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Kaman finds Schroeder. Nowitzki sets a screen for Schroeder. Second chance shot. Got a piece of it.
You know, some might say Hayes plays the game angry, and there was definitely something angry about his defense there. What an emphatic rejection.
Wagner's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. Birdsong passes to Simmons. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. We have the first leg of the NBA season, Greg, now behind us. The standings starting to come into shape.
Yeah, right now is when you can make sense of wins and losses. Who you play matters so much early on, but things have started here to balance out.
And Simmons drops them both. In this first quarter, around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Wagner wide open. And nothing is falling for him right now.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Here's Hayes. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Hartenstein passes to Kaman. And here's Wagner. Kaman, a screen on Jones. Wagner finds Kaman. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And uses that size to just bully his way around. Kaman not scared.
Pass to Outlaw. 1:12 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Birdsong. And it's Kaman with the rebound. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
That one falls.
Nowitzki does a little bit of everything for this team. Outstanding vision on display there.
50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Simmons against Nowitzki. Simmons can't get it to go.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop. You love to work for second chance points. That's how you win on the margins.
Here's Birdsong. Strength cover. They set the pick. And a wide open look for Simmons. That 3 off the mark. Wagner with it. Hartenstein with the screen on Jones. Here's Strength. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
The free throw dropped for Strength. And he's good on the second. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Houston on top, up 5. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Olajuwon is out there with Hayes. And it's Drexel. Then there's Marcus Sasser. And it's Birdsong in at the shooting guard position. It's the 5 for Houston right now. Now, here's Wagner. His last outing, he had 18 points.
Defense unprepared, and Wagner takes full advantage with the flashy finish.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. Franz Wagner was asked to describe his game, and he said, I don't know if there's someone who I would say I play really close to. I'm like a tall guard. I try to do a lot of different stuff out there, and I hope when you see me play, you see that I'm having fun and I'm playing for the right reasons. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. That puts them in the lead. Schrumpf's got 6.
You gotta love Nowitzki setting his guys up with perfect passes.
Here's Birdsong. 7 points in the game. A fader. Olajuwon, good. He's got 6. Gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Outside Boozer. Pass to Vandeweghe. Five on the clock. Wagner outside. Launches it from deep. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
Yeah, Franz Wagner, tremendous range. He is not intimidated beyond the arc.
Here's Olajuwon. Lays it up off the glass.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Wagner looking it over. Pass to Vandeweghe. And he banks in the layup. Vandeweghe's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Houston. A quick break in the action. Let's check out the fiercest shot swatters in the league. Well, you look at Olajuwon, second in the NBA, a great defender.
There aren't going to be many nights when you don't see him affect the game with his shot blocking ability.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Now Sasser, he has yet to score. Fades away. Good on the bucket. Hayes has got the game tied up here for Houston.
You know, he had room to operate, but added a little fade on that shot just for good measure.
Shots good by Boozer.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Sasser finds Olajuwon. Now Sasser. There's the pick. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Vandeweghe.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Wagner outside. Out to Schrepp. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Houston.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
Grimes, and he's good on the 3-ball. Grimes has got his first 3 points of the game.
Grimes can be hot and cold, but boy, he gets that bucket down from 3.
And here's Schrempf. He's got 6. Boozer up top. He's guarded by Olajuwon. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Jarris Walker, he's checked in for Hayes. Here's Schroeder. 5 points in the game. Pass to Schrempf. Takes the three. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And Detlef is one of the best at filling it up from deep. Just possesses great height and that high release point.
Back to Sasser. Grimes passes to Olajuwon. Here's Sasser. Schrempf covering. Just 5 to shoot. Drexler against the bucket. Drexler's got his third basket of the night right there. Gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Nowitzki in the post, working on Walker. And there's Carlos Boozer on the assist by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 3 assists tonight. For Houston, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. And some nice passing there by Houston. Drexler passes to Olajuwon. Here's Sasser. Bangs home the trifecta. Sasser's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Now here's Schroeder. He's covered by Sasser. And it's Schroeder missing. Houston leading by 3. Here's Drexler. Oh!
Just an electricity to what Drexler can do. The leaping ability, the creativity once in air, that's elite level stuff.
Now, here is Schrempf. 9 points in the game so far. Nowitzki for 3. Nowitzki sinks the high release 3.
Every team wants bigs who can knock it down from distance. Yes, sir.
Drexler inside. Here's Grimes. Schrempf covering. Grimes with the bucket. Grimes has got 5 points in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Nowitzki inside.
This is exactly what Dennis Schroeder brings to the offense. He's out there, guys, to make plays for himself and others.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. The visitors on defense, trailing by 2. Pass to Sasser. Fires the 3. Schrempf with the rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Kaman. Now here's Schroeder. He has 5. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. And they recover it. Here's Schrempf. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And for Houston, they're shooting impressively throughout at 62%. That's to Birdsong. Simmons looking around. And he can't bank that one in. And here's Schroeder. Back to Schrempf. Here's Vandeweghe. His last outing, he had 18 points. There's the steal. And here's the break. Sasser with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Sasser with it. Pass to Olajuwon. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold. And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Birdsong. He's got 7. Sasser finds Olajuwon. And he uses the glass on the layup. Olajuwon's got 12 in the game.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
Schroeder outside. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Houston on D. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Keenan sets a screen for Schroeder. 6 to shoot. Off target with his 3.
Gosh, it feels like he's pressing a little bit, and obviously playing from behind doesn't help.
Inside. Stolen by Boozer. It's Schrempf on the wing. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Vandeweghe. It's rebounded by Houston. Hayes has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And here's Simmons for 3. Carlos Boozer pulls it in. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Well, you can see Schroeder willing to take more and more threes. If you're going to stay in the league, you've got to make them.
Pass to Hayes. 46 seconds left in the first half. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Vandeweghe. Schroeder dishes to Boozer. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
You love it when a guy can put a slow start behind him and begin to ramp it up.
Here's Birdsong. He has 7. Pass to Hayes. Makes it off the glass. Hayes has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Houston leads by just 3. We'll see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball.
Hello, and fellas, what are the games you're most looking forward to?
I always want to see the best players in the league scrapping and clawing, like when it was me against Hakeem or MJ.
They're getting a lot of looks at the rim, and that defense has no answer for it.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. The opponent just doesn't have the guys to stop you.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to this.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. At 50% in a decent groove. Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Franz Wagner is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Boozer. Then it's Nowitzki. And it's Vandeweghe in at the small forward. To the paint, here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Pass to Nowitzki. Here's Vandeweghe. Drexler defender. 5 to shoot. Here's Vandeweghe. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thanks so much for the report, Shams. Down low, here's Olajuwon. The basket good off the assist from Drexler. Drexler's got his third assist on the night. Pass to Nowitzki. Now, here's Wagner. Now Boozer. He's guarded by Olajuwon.
That's one for their first 4 to start the second half.
Here's Birdsong. Now Grimes. 5 points in the game. Misses the 3. To the left side wing. Back to Schroeder. Pass to Boozer. Here's Birdsong. He's guarded by Schroeder, and it's sent back by Nowitzki.
And Dirk has always been a bit underrated defensively. Superb length to contest and block shots.
Wagner left side. No good with the triple.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Birdsong, good.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Dawn only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Pass to Schroeder. Nowitzki sets a screen for Schroeder. His 3-pointers off the mark. Houston leading by 8. Here's Birdsong. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Vandeweghe. To the inside. Here's Nowitzki. And Nowitzki with the stuff.
Yeah, this is just Dirk doing work, right? When he gets his rhythm, unstoppable.
Birdsong passes to Hayes. Nowitzki with the rebound. Nowitzki's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Wagner kicks to Nowitzki. Lets it fly. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Yeah, this is the full display of the scoring ability of Dirk Nowitzki, one of the most versatile offensive players ever.
Olajuwon, the pass to Hayes. At the elbow, Olajuwon. Here's Drexler. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And that's 10 points for Clyde Drexler. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Bradley's checked in for Dirk Nowitzki. Schroeder, left side. Pass to Wagner. Inside, here's Boozer, and Boozer throws it down.
Great work by Boozer on that play. A textbook pick and roll.
It's Grimes on the wing. Offensive rebound. This one for 3. And a great assist by Drexler as that one goes in. Drexler's got 4 assists in the game. Wagner outside. Back to Schroeder. Outside Boozer. At the elbow, it's Bradley. To the middle. Here's Schroeder. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You can see Schroeder's shoot-first mentality if a defender overcommits. Nicely done.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Houston.
Take a break.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Houston making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
One thing Dennis Schroeder has proven is that he can be an effective player whether he's starting or coming off the bench. This is a versatile guard, and maybe his best attribute, confidence.
A wide open look for Drexler. Olajuwon can't hit. Gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Schrempf dishes to Schroeder. Bradley sets the pick for Schroeder. Trying to find Bradley, gets it to him.
Boy, we think of Dennis Schroeder as a natural-born scorer, but there he does a great job passing the basketball.
Drexler outside. Pass to Birdsong. Picked by Olajuwon. 17-foot shot on the way. Birdsong misses. Gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. And it's Schroeder in the corner. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Here's Grimes. He's guarded by Schroeder. And here's Drexler outside. It's rebounded by Schroeder. In the second half so far, about 45%. Bradley kicks it over to Schroeder. Wagner on the wing. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Bradley. Yep, that one goes. Now just a 2-point Houston lead.
Boy, nice pass, a little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
Walker is screen on Wagner. From deep, Drexler. And they'll get another chance. No one near Olajuwon as he lets it go. Drains it from 17 feet out.
And that's the rub. I mean, as good as Olajuwon is on the blocks, he can be equally as effective from mid-range.
Wagner from long range. A three-pointer is right on target. Wagner's got 11 points.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Pass to Olajuwon. Here's Birdsong. He's guarded by Schroeder. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Grimes. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Schrempf passes to Bradley. Schroeder outside for the lead. Olajuwon with the rebound. Olajuwon's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Birdsong passes to Walker. And the dunk by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
Schroeder outside. Pass to Bradley. Outside Boozer. There's Wagner with the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Olajuwon's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. And let's take a moment to show you the NBA's best rebounding teams over the last 10 games.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Schroeder hits them both. Houston in the lead. Pass to Hayes. Over Nowitzki. Hayes, no good.
Oh, the defense very willing to live with that mid-range jumper.
Nowitzki, the pass to Schrempf. Now Schroeder. Down low for the lead. It's rebounded by Houston.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside, Olajuwon. And it's sent back by Kanan.
Love seeing this type of energy on defense. Gave an excellent swat there.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Houston making some changes. Outlaws checked in, and it's Drexler in for Marcus Sasser. .151 left to play here in the third. Another miss by Houston. Gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Schrempf. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And it's Jones with the ball for Houston. It's a 1-point game. Outlaw dishes to Drexler. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Pass to Boozer. And here's Wagner. Now here's Nowitzki. Back to Wagner. Clock at 6. Boozer with a screen for Wagner. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Jones kicks to Drexler. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And now a 6-point Houston lead.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Schrempf passes to Wagner. Boozer a screen on Jones. Here's Wagner. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
That's about simply playing hard. Wagner doing what it takes to find a shot in the interior.
Drexler scanning the floor. Jones sets the pick for Drexler. Here's Hayes. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. The third quarter comes to a close. Houston on top. They lead by 4. And time for the short break, and stay right where. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, man. He knew what to do with it once it was there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Olajuwon. Quentin Grimes out there with Marcus Sasser. And it's Drexler. And it's Hayes in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Pass to Nowitzki. Over Hayes. Got it, and the Houston lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Dirk Nowitzki.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
And Carlos Boozer gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
And so it's Houston with it. Sasser, the bounce pass. Pass to Olajuwon. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Boozer kicks to Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. To the wing right side. From about 19 feet. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Boozer.
A guy that usually likes to work in close. Boozer noticed the soft coverage and able to knock that one down from the mid-range.
Drexler passes to Olajuwon. Over Boozer. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Being 49% on the game. They'll take that. Schrempf kicks to Wagner. Pass to Boozer. Fires away from outside. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Here's Wagner. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Schrempf. Now Boozer. He's guarded by Olajuwon. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Vandeweghe. No good on the triple.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Looking to end his cold spell. Here's Boozer. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And great job being in the right place. And give Boozer credit for the extra effort there on the glass.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He knows every possession is critical now. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Here's Sasser. Wagner with the block.
What a big-time block from Franz Wagner. Wow, how about the grit on the defensive end?
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here's Olajuwon, and it's good off the glass. Olajuwon's got 10 points in just the second half.
This guy just isn't missing today. I mean, what a day he's had from the field.
And his shooting is the only reason this game is as close as it is. He's been Mr. Reliable offensively.
Nowitzki, no good.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Pass to Sasser. Here's the 3. Dirk Nowitzki with the rebound. Nowitzki's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Frozen. Guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Wagner kicks to Nowitzki. And that one, good. Nowitzki's got 4 points this quarter.
You can see the feel Franz Wagner has for the game. Just great vision right there.
Pass to Hayes. Here's the screen. Here's Sasser. From past the arc. Another shot. Count it, and the foul. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that.
Hard work on the offensive glass, paying off with the second chance points there for Hayes. If he's got a shot at the rebound, he's not going to let anybody else take it away.
Gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And here's Schrempf to the paint. Here's Boozer. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
With his build and touch, Boozer can be lethal inside. What a strong finish.
Pass to Sasser. Back to Drexler. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Olajuwon. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
That one is on Kaman.
Team foul. At the line for Houston, Hakeem Olajuwon. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good.
Well, it wasn't a perfect trip to the line, but it was good enough to stretch their lead to 2 possessions.
Schrempf passes to Wagner. Nowitzki sets a screen for Wagner. Lets it go with a 3. Nowitzki kicks to Wagner. Lots of room. It's rebounded by Houston. Olajuwon's got rebound number 15 here tonight. And finished off by Drexler.
How about the explosive vertical there? Not much you can do to stop Drexler once he gets to the rim.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Bounce pass Wagner. Here's Boozer in the post. Drexler defending. Houston leading by 7. Nice move. He lays it in. And that's 21 points for Clyde Drexler.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Nowitzki outside. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. For Houston, they've got more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Nowitzki for 3. Here's Wagner. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Boy, you love the energy and effort from Wagner to hit the glass, contribute whatever way you can.
Now here's Hayes. From down in the low post, it goes. Hayes has got 8 points here in this quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Drexler. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Drexler's got the lead up to 13 now for Houston.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Wagner. That doesn't go either for Wagner.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And Drexler has it in the corner. They set the pick. Here's Grimes. And it's off from three-point range.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
It's Nowitzki on the wing. He's defended by Olajuwon. For 3. Knocks down the 3.
Know this about Franz Wagner. This guy very capable as a passer.
Houston leading by 10. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Here's Birdsong. And he does not hit.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half. Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Olajuwon against Boozer. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Can't get it to go.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Olajuwon, right side. No good again that time. 38% from the floor. Looking good. Outside Boozer. Now Wagner. Here's Vandeweghe. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Olajuwon deciding where to go with it. Off the glass.
Man, that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. There's 48 seconds left in the game. Oh, softly lays it in.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
Here's Wagner. Fires the three. Another chance here. And the crafty layup. Good.
And with authority, Boozer digging deep and delivering for his team.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Fifth team foul.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
But just terrific job knocking these down in a big spot.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Pulls it from 20. That one goes in.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
At the line for Houston.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W. And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. But as we go, let's take a